Hello, my lovely Leos. Welcome back to a love reading. This is a timeless read. So when you find this, it was when you were supposed to find it. So what is going on with Leos in love? Leos in love. Going on with Leos in love. Got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Excuse me. We've got the Walking Away from Difficulties card and the 1111 card, both reversed. Oops. Excuse me. Generally, how this will read is this is you, this is them, and this is the storyline. But flip it as it reads, or best suits you. Please like, share, and subscribe if this resonates with you and is helpful at all. So for you, you tried to give some solid offer, and you're kind of feeling like you needed to walk away from the situation and you had to kind of let go of the dream for now, from what I understand, for the 1111 card, which is the commitment card. And your person, they're a little apathetic about the love relationship that you have. They're in the Hanged Man, so they're trying to get a different perspective on the situation, but they are looking forward into the future. There's what I call the Gardener card. So, and it's in reverse. And it looks like somebody, probably both of you kind of gave up on the situation, even though it seems like you more so than them at this point. There's some defensiveness going on, and somebody offered love, but they're looking away from the situation, so I don't know how serious they really were. Yeah, I think that you offered them a cup of love with the Knight of Cups here. And with this walking away from difficulties, there's an element of divine timing here. And I don't know about y'all, but I love hearing about divine timing. Not. With the, excuse me, 1111 card comes the High Priestess. So you've got two clarifiers right here. That's the divine timing, which is temperance, and the High Priestess. So you're being silent and you're kind of waiting around to see what's going to happen. They just don't want any more fighting and bickering between the two of you. Because with them trying to gain this new perspective, they're trying to hold on to what they have. And with this apathy and love, it's like they want to manifest this, they just don't know how. Because you've got the Magician in the reverse. And with this, what I call the Gardener card, the Empress card came out. It's like what I'm hearing is that you both are seeing each other as this abundant, beautiful person who has so many opportunities. A lot of times the Empress is shown being pregnant. So there's lots of abundance that both of you think is still capable here. And with the defensiveness card comes the Page of Pentacles. Somebody still wants to offer something. And it's interesting because I'm not getting like necessarily just their view or your view. I'm getting kind of like both of your views at the same time. Excuse me. Okay. So with the King of Cups comes the Ace of Cups. There's still love that wants to be offered here. And with, excuse me, the Strength card in reverse. You know, there's Temperance and the Strength card that came out. So this is going to take some time. And, excuse me, with the Five of Pentacles, I think this is a soulmate connection. And when one feels left, when one person gets left out, then the other person feels left out as well. It's like you guys mirror each other. Yeah, and somebody kind of went within and was trying to recuperate after this situation. Let's see. Hey, you guys are definitely mirroring each other's thoughts and actions or non-actions, depending on what the situation is between the two of you. So I think both of you found that all that glitters is not gold. Maybe there was some kind of a disappointment between the two of you. Yeah, and with this, you know, resting after a battle, there's time for a nap. So both of you must have really exhausted the situation or was fighting a lot. And both of you just feel drained by this whole situation. You know, and the fates are here trying to intervene, but I think with the divine timing, it's going to take a little bit, and especially with the High Priestess, you're going to have to give this time. Yeah, exactly what I just said. This is the card of TikTok, and there's a clock. So there's definitely an element of divine timing here. Sorry about the voice. I think that both of you are trying to figure out what your own gifts are. What strengths that you can bring to a relationship or bring into your own life. Because there's exchanging gifts. You know, and maybe a part of the problem here was that you guys didn't know your self-worth. Either of you. You know, and someone's been watching you. Maybe both of you have been watching each other on social media. But definitely, you guys are keeping a close eye on each other. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost like, and it's interesting because, you know, the concept of, you know, the twin flame and the lovers construct, so to speak. But what I got is you guys are almost like identical twins. And maybe you guys are so, you mirror each other so much that it's almost like you're one already. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's the affair card. And the little lovers. And I don't feel like there's a third party. I feel like that's the two of you. I think the person who really went and rested after the battle that you guys went through, is trying to regain their enthusiasm, and maybe you're trying to regain your enthusiasm to whomever this, you know, speaks to. And I think that I think one of you was trying to really control the situation, and of course the other one who needed to rest felt that, you know, being manipulated. And they didn't like it. They wanted to keep things versatile and open. And, you know, if you're the one who was manipulating, you know, you're feeling restless. You want this to move faster, and it wasn't. Yeah, and so you guys went to extremes. You guys took a risk in this. Like, you might have said things that you would have otherwise not said to people. But I'm saying, like, you guys are so intimately intertwined. Like, you guys are so a part of each other, and I'm not quite sure. It's an interesting read. Very interesting. Let me see. So let's do these, what they call them, Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. What's going on with this Leo? Yeah, it's like both of you or one of you or somebody was trying to sabotage it, and then now they're trying to figure out how to rebuild this situation. Someone's got outdated thinking, conditionings, and they're running events over and over in their head about what happened between the two of you. I think there's been a shallow form of communication, but I think in the whole, there's so much love between the two of you that, yeah, and there's oneness, there's passion, there's affection and attraction. Like, you got to be soulmates. I mean, yeah, soulmates, which we talked about earlier, but along with that, like, some seriously intertwined twin flames. Yeah, I mean, you guys still want to see each other. You know, it's confirmation after confirmation for me that, you know, yeah, somebody's feeling heartbroken right now because of the words that were spoken and the breakup that happened. I just don't. Basically, you guys can't stay away from each other, even if one person's resistant and the other person is not saying anything and just letting this slide. As I always say with twin flames, you can run, but you can't hide. Because there is that seduction, you know, and I think you guys are both concerned that the other person might move on. They can try. I knew this was coming up, just a matter of time. Twin flame card. You guys are definitely really enmeshed in each other. I've never seen this in a reading before. Not really seen it, like the feeling of it. Yeah. Let me see. I think both of you are a little stubborn because this one says a love call is coming. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Well, one of you is going to have to decide which one's going to be the communicator. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Yeah, because I feel on your side, you're just like, nope, ain't doing it. Oh, wait, as this one says, not today. And maybe it isn't today, but it's going to be sometime soon. You know, go on your intuition. You know, go within and, you know, realize how, you know, you needed to take a rest. You needed to go within. And there was another card here I wanted to. I got tons of cards. Yeah, only a matter of time. And then too, like exchanging gifts, figuring out what you have to offer in this situation. Not only for them, but for you and for both of you. So there's no way, you know, this is getting away unless someone makes, you know, someone's really in their ego and, I don't know, like I said, they can run, you can run, but you can't hide. You'll be like magnetically drawn back. There's unconditional love and giving here. So let's go with the White Rose Divine Love Messages. You are healing my soul, but it is a work in progress. And, you know, hence the sleep, the taking time. You know, you got 2 resting cards and 2 divine timing cards. I remember you. Especially if you guys are, you know, not if, since you guys are twin flames, for whomever this resonates with. I am taking my time. We have all the time in the world. Talk about reiterating divine timing, right? So there is no rush. I will do anything to bring you happiness. I have no words for your kindness and generosity. So it's only a matter of time before you guys get back together. Currently, I'm not seeing like a time frame of, when it will happen. It sounds like it could be a hot minute. And then when you feel called, reach out to this person, and vice versa, because there's no way you're not going to be able to, just because you're a part of each other. So, my lovely Leos, I hope that was helpful, and I will catch up with you on the next video. You guys take care, be safe, and be happy.